Jax, the cat who gave love one last try.
Where did it go?
This is the story of Jax, a cat who felt like the world had already forgotten him. But just when it seemed like every last bit of hope had slipped through the cracks, something quiet and beautiful unfolded. After losing my beloved cat of 17 years, our home fell into a silence heavier than stillness itself. It wasn't just the missing sound of paws on the floor or the soft meows in the morning, it was the emptiness that settled into every room and into my heart. I didn't think I was ready to fill that space again. I honestly wasn't sure I could love another animal the way I had before. But then, one quiet morning, something in me shifted like a whisper from the cat I lost, gently saying, "It's time." So, with a little hesitation, we went to the shelter.
Where'd you go?
There were dozens of cats behind those metal bars, some wide-eyed with fear, some clinging to hope, others just plain sad. But one of them made me stop. Jax. He didn't reach for me, didn't meow, just sat there in the corner, silent, like he'd already accepted that no one was coming.
Yes,
The staff didn't sugarcoat it. He's not very friendly, doesn't engage, doesn't connect. If no one takes him this week, we might have to release him. Release him. Like he was just a problem no one knew what to do with.
It's okay. See? It's okay. Come here.
I opened the cage and gently lifted him into my arms. He didn't fight, didn't nuzzle, just sat there quietly like he was used to being picked up and then put back. I held him for a moment, my chest tightening, then set him back down, and then something unexpected happened. My husband, the one who always said I'm not a cat guy, stepped forward and picked Jax up himself.
Someone is sure loving having his grandma in town. Are you getting ready with Grandma? Hi.
And Jax melted, curled right into him like a soft little ball, and let out the tiniest sigh, like he had finally found where he belonged, like his search was over. I stood there completely still, and that was it. That day, Jax came home with us. People warned us, don't expect too much. He doesn't bond, he keeps his distance. But the cat they said would never connect turned out to be one of the sweetest, gentlest souls I've ever met. He never hissed, never swatted, just leaned into every touch like he was soaking in all the love he'd gone without for so long. He became a total cuddle bug, the kind of cat that melts into your lap and wants to stay there forever. When you hold him, he gives you his full weight, like he wants to merge with you. And my husband, the so-called not a cat person, he can't start his day without Jax now. Jax has a little kink in his tail. The shelter didn't know why. The vet said maybe it was from an old injury, or maybe he was born that way. It doesn't hurt him, but to me, it's a quiet reminder of his past, a past I'll probably never fully understand. For weeks, Jax didn't make a sound. Not a single meow. I started to worry. But one evening, while I was making dinner, I heard a tiny sound behind me. Meow? I froze. And just like that, something changed. After that day, he started to come alive. He found his voice. He played with toys. He chased shadows on the wall. It was like watching a grown man rediscover how to laugh again. And still, Jax refused to sleep in our bed. Not on the blanket, not even on the floor nearby. Every night, he curled up in the living room right by the stairs. I tried bringing him to bed. I whispered to him. But each time, he made his way back to that same spot like that's the only place he felt truly safe. Maybe it was habit. Or maybe, deep down, he still wasn't sure this was really his forever home. And what breaks my heart the most is knowing that someone once looked at this gentle, loving soul and said, "Not worth keeping." But the truth is, Jax has brought us more love, more peace, and more quiet joy than I ever could have imagined. His presence is so soft, but it runs deep. The eyes that were once hollow now shine with warmth. He's not just our cat, he's family. If you're thinking about adopting, especially a pet others may have passed over, I hope you'll remember stories like Jax's. Not every animal will come running. Not everyone will purr on day one. Some may look like they've given up, but those are often the ones with the deepest love to give once they feel safe. Thank you for listening to Jax's story. If it touched your heart, I'd be grateful if you liked, followed, or shared it with someone who needs to hear it. You never know whose life or heart it might change.